So at last we resume playing The Witness. Um, the font and everything might still be wacky on the on-screen stuff. I'll have to play with it a little bit more later. Now I have to get back in the puzzling mood, back in the puzzle mindset. What was I working on? Let me go over to the stupid thing that I couldn't figure out. We'll see if anything comes to mind. We were way the hell. We went all the way up there. Now, headed back down. There was a series of branch and leaf shadow puzzles that we solved. And then the very last one just had me completely stumped. So that's the first thing I'm doing, is going back there. Seeing if that makes any sense now. This one right here. The idea, just to refresh, over in this direction were all of the in this direction were all of the ones where you had to follow the branches, constantly touching the branches when it's a blue grid. And then over here, no, it's still blue. Over here were the purple ones where you had to avoid the shadows and use the weird, like, pattern that would have been projected onto the grid if this thing were not in the way, blocking the light and thus the shadow. And those are colored purple. We got purple and blue, and they didn't really give us any orange puzzles. And yet over here, surrounded by orange trees, if that's some kind of a hint. Oh, no, it's yellow, not orange. And we gotta get from here to here, and it's not clear what we're supposed to... No, wait a second. Yellow... I was about to say yellow is the one that's like the opposite of blue, where you would do something on the blue side and the yellow one would do the opposite, but I don't think that's gonna apply here. Like, I figured that's the obvious way to go through, you know, without touching any shadows. Then you get here, and what do? This? Doesn't work. So I still don't know what to do here. Other than maybe look around some more. It looks like there's a place up there that we can stand that we could take a look at the puzzle. I just realized maybe there's some kind of a large map of shadow and light that we'll be able to see from way up there. Naturally, it's difficult to get over there because it's a puzzle game. Looks like ultimately it's this wire that's going to power the gate, which leads over there. I can't get over there. Can I get anywhere? Was there something in here that I did not finish doing? Oh, this is one I didn't even try. How do I reset? Oh, this one isn't gonna work because I still don't know what those do. That's the plan for today, is figure out what those yellow squares mean. That's standing in the way of a lot of our progress. Hoping to be able to solve it's probably not look at it from up there. It's probably something that I can just do. Is there anything anywhere on the ground? Anywhere else that there's a map? A map of what to do? What's this? What are you talking about? It almost, the way, alright, so here's, if we think about this, the left side has no leaves, and we unlocked these two doors separately, right? The left side has no leaves, the right side has no branches. Is this pattern that was... I can't close the door again. Or can I? Can I undo the final puzzle? And close the door? That did not cut the power, so no. We've got a tree on this side. I mean, half a tree. And half a tree on this side. Up here, for a change, we can actually see the, it's kind of shaped like that. Including the leaf? One of those has one leaf stuck to it. Yeah. So where are these things coming from? And I can't, we've established I can't cheat by, like, standing in a certain place. 'Cause he actually, the player character... Oh, no, wait, I can stand over... If I stand over on the side, it's fine. If I stand on this side, it's fine. But if I overlap at all, he moves. This almost fixed. I mean, this shouldn't change the answer, though. It's not like standing there changes. It wouldn't reject it if I went the right way, based on the fact that I wasn't actually blocking it. Would it? Can I just, like... Oh, that doesn't connect anyway. Oh, but now It's not working anyway. No. Completely no. That's not it. So what about on the outside here? Bunch of leaf shadows. More leaf shadows. It's weird that this like, it looks like I can see this leaf if I look up, but this stuff, it's just floating. It's not attached to any branch that I can see when I back up. Is there something I have to do to one of the trees? That creeped me out. Oh, man, that's so creepy. Look, there's like a sheet. There's like a sheet draped over the thing. Well, at least that explains why there's a hole there. It's so that we can get this freaking unsettling shadow. I don't like this game. It does creep me out sometimes. It's like a jump scare waiting to happen. See, this looks maze-like. That actually does look kind of maze-like, but what do I do with it? it was a tiny spoop. I wish I could close this door again. Just before it was blocking the light so that I couldn't tell what was going on, and now it's just annoying. Where? I like that icon. I don't know where you got that. So, all right. So this stream is all about how smart I am, right? For dumb things that I've done today, I went and bought some soda. I was like, oh, Mountain Dew SA. And I'm like, what? I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. The 4th of July is coming up. So I'm like, so what is this? It's like, oh, you know, a Mountain Dew pack. And I'm thinking, okay, red, white, and blue. And it says on there, code red, whiteout, and voltage. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's like a party pack, you know, 4 cans of each to throw it in your cooler and set off some fireworks, right? No, it's actually combined. It's all 3 of those Mountain Dews in one can. Which is weird. Like, there's nothing red, white, and blue about that. It's just gonna be like a gross purple or something that's just a combination of awful flavors, and it's 100 calories per can. Normal Mountain Dew of any flavor is 170. So what did they do to this? This is gonna be this is the first can of it that I'm opening, and I might be throwing 11 other cans of it in the trash if it's terrible. Why would you ever? I cannot make up my mind about that. That is... Yeah, it's not... It keeps... I don't know what to make of that, but I don't recommend it, I think. Man, the spoon... How did I walked by here a number of times, too, without seeing it. That bothers me. And it's not part of the solution, is it? See, look at it. It looks like she's gonna move. I don't like it. It's waiting for me. Well, no. If it was going to pull an Arkham Knight, it would have done it already, since I did look directly at it. All the other things have been fairly explicit. I feel like it's gotta like follow the shadows, right? How could it not? It's gotta be shadow based, but nothing connects to each other. Which means either the answer is somewhere else somehow, or I'm missing something. So I'm gonna leave it alone again. We won't stand here and bang our heads forever. I just know that. Can I look at this flower bed from a particular angle and learn something? Why would you ever, is Mountain Dew's tagline. Like, why would you ever discontinue distortion? That's a good question. That looks a little bit like a thing, but no. Alright. Let's head once more into this area where we did this puzzle. So is this what, like, speaking of the big unsolved mysteries, this here is one of them. Okay, and I can do it from the other side if I needed to, but I don't. So normally the way that it's worked is that you get some lines and you have one of two things. Either there's something on the grid that's directing you to what the right path is, or there's something in the world that tells you what the right answer is. If I look around in the world, have I been in here? Okay, it just leads up and around. These are confusing. A bunch of troughs of some kind. And this just plagues my nightmares. This is the only one where it's like, it's tilted. It's not even the correct way. And it gives me no indication whatsoever of what I did wrong. Yeah, I can't believe there was a vote too. Like, what's wrong with America? That we kept. I don't even know what. What came out of that vote? Well, that's interesting, but I'm not going to do this yet. It's not is it? Is it not powered? Is this a oh, look. We're going to get the laser to hit it. Didn't I say that? I said that not too long ago. I said we're going to get that laser to bounce off of something. Now it's hitting a cloud? There it goes. Alright. Well, we figured that much out. Small victory. Every time I take a sip, I have to like brace myself. I have to make sure that I'm not expecting it to be a real flavor of Mountain Dew, because it's not. Maybe because it's on a T plate. This is the other thing that helps, is let me go look at another one, right? Where's the next one? Follow the old snake in the grass. The hell? That leads down to here where they're... Trying to look at anything in the area that will be a hint once we activate that, but I don't see anything. Stones, blocks. This is basically the same thing that happens in adventure games, right? You go... I've got a whole bunch of... I get a whole bunch of stuff figured out, and then it's just like 2 or 3 puzzles out of 50 that become a problem. Alright, so what are they doing there? They're teaching me that I can reach through a thing. There's a distance. There's a certain distance that I can still manipulate things from. Is that what it's teaching me? Oh? Is that another person? The graffiti on the wall that... Oh. Yeah, it is. It's like an angel. It scares me, again. I don't like it. If you... Make sure the door is closed behind me so nothing sneaks up on me. If you look through here at exactly this angle, it looks like a person or an angel or something. It's not useful. It's just scary. No? What did you do? What have you done? Oh, there's more than one that all do the same thing. I don't know, like, I didn't realize that I was this affected by weird stuff that you look at it and then you realize that it's something else. Bugs me. Did this do anything? I can activate it in more than one way, right? Did I do it from here last time? Yeah. We do it from here this time. What was the point? And why are these screens all still dark? Can I do something to this? Or is that hinting to me that there's something on the other side of this panel outside that I should be looking at? Strangely colored. Okay, I bet I'll be able to activate this if I can look at it through the window. But I would need to find a way to open them. Oh. Come on. It's closing this one. Is it open it? Yes. Okay, so only one open at a time. Oops. This is it though, right? Oh, and this one's like a cup. Oh. Dear gourds, are you puzzle? But that's not right. Why not? Oh, you know what this is like, too? This is like that OK Go video. The writing's on the wall. Actually, this entire game is basically just that, isn't it? Writings on the wall. We've had such a good time. Something, something. Writings on the wall. So, where do I do this one to make it work? Okay. This one, there's something. Right here is definitely the part where that yellow spot up on the gourd, the yellow part covers the green part on the gourd. But is that not the way to go? Maybe the shutter has to be closed again? Let's open the other direction and see what happens. See, that lowers a little thing into place that completes the... I get it. Well, let me turn around slowly. Be prepared for what's over here. Oh, I see it. I see it. No? That wasn't it. Oh, there's a branch broken off. There's two branches broken off. Are they on the floor? I'm catching on. I'm starting to understand you, the witness. There was a thing there, and there was a thing there. Womp womp. Okay. No. Right, and then okay. Whoop. Ooh. Can't get to the other side of that. There's no circle to, like, start activating. What do you want me to do, game? Yeah, this is giving me nothing to work with. No indication. Oh, I see. Those are closed now. The first time we did it and something happened, I didn't know what it was, and ooh. Why is this lit up now? How did you get powered? Alright, I'll try that in a second, but first, I know what to do here. I know what to do. I guess we'll do it from this side. Now, before it closes. Quickly now. Got it. Oh, right. You. Eh? I don't know your answer. Oh, they do all have branches. Look, they've got branches in front of them. Or is it this? It's got to be these. These are unnaturally shaped branches, but what are they telling me to do? Like this? No. Like this? Like this? Oh, this? Is it the leaves? Oh, it is the leaves. Look, it's like that. Oh, and then those... Oh, no. Oh, oh. Then we just reverse it. Hold on. Where's the exit? Up there. Can't quite make this work. Further back? No. It's gotta be right here. It's right here. Unless it's... This one from over here? No, yes, no. Oh! Oh ho ho! Like that then. Not quite. Even so, I know that's the way to go. So it's going to be all the way over, up, left, up, left, up, left, up, right, up, over. No? Can't quite get... Oh, nope, that's it. That's perfect. And I love what they do, where they go, oh, okay, I've got it. So I'm like, so the rest of them are going to be easy, now that I understand. And that never seems to be the way. They find some way to throw a ridiculous... Oh ho ho ho. Oh, but it's blocking it, so I can't. Okay, so it's left, left, up, up, left, up, left, up, 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 left, up. Right. What did I do with my I've already forgotten. Right, right. Right, right. You. Not using that, no. Is it two of these separately and then I have to combine them? Like, this looks perfectly correct. It's just, how is that going to connect to the bottom? 1, 2, 3, 4, right. this fits flawlessly. And then I think I have to use the other branch. But how can I get this one to fit perfectly? Left, down, right, down. This right here was the solution. So this one's gonna involve this. But that's all it's giving me. Of course, the last one has to be the hardest. Looks like there isn't really a way. Like it's too much of a stretch if I say, "Oh, this hooks up to there." Unless, like I said, I already tried this. It's not it. Oh, I can walk through there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Is this broken? Is one of these broken? Like it was a twig that snapped? And it's like length 2 and then 2 stairs. So I'm gonna assume it's from that corner. Oh, now what? Are the terrifying angel demons lit up now? No power to that building. Nothing in there. Freaking, they gotta make it weird. What's the excuse for that, Shadow? Where? I dare you to tell me. Where is there a hole in a tree the exact shape of a dying, drowning man? And what is this? Oh. Well, if you insist. Oh, it's a laser. Oh, we completely solved all of that. We get a laser. An eventual laser. And we don't have to do anything. It's already pointing directly at the right spot. Weird ass reflections. Okay. So coming back into here. Really no discernible way to get this open. Something else will have to open this. I don't see anything around here that'll do it. This is a mysterious, like that white path. Just scrutinizing everything, absolutely everything. Have I been over here? I've been somewhere around here. Oh wait, this is the other side of this. Oops. Does it have something to do with this? See a bunch of the same shape over there. Nothing. Why did I get to the other side of this? This is Let's go back around. Because they made it a big deal that I got into that area. Is the other side of that door Does the other side of the door have a clue? What is this? I don't like the ambient noise here. Or ambient noise. Yeah, this bamboo forest can fuck right off. Oh. What is the goal here? Like this? Ah. I don't know what shape I'm trying to make. Almost. And I wonder if there is a second one. It seems like it. There's a... Yeah, look at that. That's an end point for sure. Do I have to be standing here? 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 Sweet. Was the only two? Maybe. Maybe not. No, looks like maybe they are. Oh no, 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 look, over here. How are we gonna connect that blue to anything? That's the end, right? No. Even that was one. Huh. Alright. Lots of solutions here. And it looks like this was one more. The one that leads over there. But unless I stand up where the obelisk thing is? Oh, which I can't get to it unless I get through those doors. Alright, let's take a look at this. No real hint that I can see. Nothing. Nothing. We did so much in this temple, though. Very pleased. This is this one that I can't do. Oh, see, I was wrong. Okay, here's another example of ones that are tilted like that. I've gone in here, right? Yeah, I have. Some of the most interesting puzzles have been ones where, like, I'm starting to get used to it, so maybe it won't surprise me again. But when they go, like, oh, some pieces of this puzzle fell off and they're on the ground, and that's why you couldn't solve it in its current state, because it was originally designed to have a solution, and then the ravages of time ruined the puzzle and made it better. No, I know. If I can't figure out what else to do, let me go back to the place where you go near the water. This one. Oh, it's that. It's the thing up in the corner beeping. my eyes were playing tricks on me for a second. I thought the squares aren't changing color as I move through them, are they? I kind of want to backtrack again. Or even if I, like, go back to the beach area and head farther along the shore. Was there anything else? Were there any other puzzles? Something that might just give me an easy indication of what to do with the yellow blocks. Or orange, whatever they are. Did I ever figure anything out with this? No. I think this might be the tree that's on the box art or whatever, right? Could be. Don't know if I've been in there. I guess not. And this, I think, is just plain old closed, yes. Alright, I gotta take the long way to get back around there. Bear with me a minute. Do the shapes mean anything? It's an intriguing thought. If I come around this way, what's the farthest I can get? Who's this? We're working on it. We're working on it. Dreaded leaf puzzle. What a... Oh, look at you. Look at you. Look at you, you Batman Riddler signal. Did this lead down somewhere? Yeah, look at this. I never went over here. I never went over any of this place. Undoable. New stuff, at least. You stay there. Oh, look at this sunlight. That's an end point. We'll be standing up there at some point. He's got a bird. All right. Door's open. This door is likewise open. Oh, oh. But it yelled at me. Okay, so was this just saying that it's like reflecting a thing in real life to let me know that I can control it? Is that what that symbol means? Didn't like that. Why not? Didn't like that either. There's only so many ways that you can solve this, right? It's just the four square. I can go like up and over, up and over, up and over. If I have to touch this corner, we're really restricted in the number of ways we can do this. Or we can go all the way up first. Feel as though I've tried everything. Do I not need to? No, okay. What? Hang on, is something moving? Doesn't sound like it. Alright, so that was like a... I don't know what to make of that. Does that mean just disregard? No, we've got to look around. We get... Oh. Was that always there? But that's the same... I'm missing something. Let's look around. What are you trying to tell me, Dove Man? You're walking in sand. There's a little bit of sand. There's a lot of sand. There's even more sand. And there's broken blocks, and he's upset about it. What does that tell me? I don't really want to solve anything else if I don't understand the one that I already did. What did it do? Hold on. There were like two... I can't quite tell because I don't have my sound up all the way and my air conditioner is on right now, but it almost sounds like there's two failure noises, even if one of the two different... This is like the simple tutorial thing that's supposed to be teaching me what this symbol means, and I cannot understand. Look at this guy. This is Birdman again. He's whispering to a pigeon. Is that some kind of hint? It said wrong. Oh, no. Those turned off, which means they must be... And now these are still flashing. And then they stopped. You're trying to tell me to do this. I really don't get it. Touching the green seems to be enough to move on. Right? If I do this, it's not going to work. If I do this, it's not going to work. If I do this... Oh, that did not work, though. I'm wondering if this makes some kind of sense in hindsight. Like, after you've done it, are you like, of course that's what you were supposed to do? That fails. Succeeds. Seems like it works as long as that's in a box of 3. But then is there a... That's still... that's 4. It didn't like that, though. It didn't like that one where there were 3. Or that one. But, like, that works. Alright, with that in mind, let's go back to this. So over here, was there a way to... then that one's not okay. It goes... They both flash... I can't even begin. It's like a two-stage validation process of some kind. It liked that one? Okay, so I'm completely off on the 3 inside of a box. That one was okay because it was inside. Is that what's going on? These hexagons are not you have to touch them, it's they have to be enclosed inside. Okay, so even if you don't touch the hexagons, it's still okay. Like that doesn't work. But that does. But that doesn't, because it needs to have a hexagon. But it's hard. So I think that's it, but now it's tough. Does it negate one or all of them? There we go. Okay, so that's definitely, maybe definitely it. I have to touch all of the hexagons, but leave one of them inside a box with the try thing. Oh, which is why that worked. That's why that worked. Even though I couldn't touch all of the hexagons, the ones that were left over were touching the guy. Alright. Okay. 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 That's not quite right. And that's why it does that. It's showing this is canceling one of those. Huh. It's a bit more obvious now. Now there are none. Gotta do that. No choice. That was why they had one without there. They're like, okay, now do the same puzzle, but with one of those. Finally understand. Alright, if I come up here, there's doesn't seem to be any way to because we gotta go this way. I can either avoid if I avoid that, I come over here. Nope. 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 Maybe. No. We gotta come over here. It's like this. There it is. Oh, I'm so glad I finally got that. Okay, now this is like an elevator, right? See, this is a great change from Spooky Shadow. Creepy bamboo forest. That has to be closed so that I can do this. Oh, so let's work on these some more. Oh, can I reach them? I sure can. So what's the deal? Now that I understand. So, if there is a thing with a red, it will cancel. And that's good. One of the green... We want the reds to cancel. We want to get rid of the reds. That red was happy. Because it was all by itself? Can you cancel an unhappy? No. Got it. Okay. Maybe. I think I got it. So that one works fine almost regardless. Yeah, you almost can't get that one wrong. Finally. I finally understand something new. This one's especially tough because I'm not that close to it. Maybe I should wait until I actually get up there. I'm gonna get up there eventually, right? In fact, can't I walk there right now? Hi, birds. Oh, okay, that's just gonna let me... I guess. Up close and personal. Is this guy gonna cancel out a red or a green? No, it's not even close. This is different than I'm a big fan of puzzles, and I've done other logic types of puzzles. I can't think of anything I've ever done that was like this, where I'm struggling to even come up with a good plan. Like, I can make little guesses in my head, but almost. Is this it? Yes. It's not the same one, is it? It's almost the same, except that one up there is green. I'm going to first see if a similar solution... I know it's not going to, but will a similar solution work? No. And that's kind of the point. They're showing how just changing one dot makes it so that there's still a valid solution, but it's totally different. Yes. Oh. So this needs an unhappy one to cancel. Like this. And finally, Oh boy. Alright, this is for all the tea in Scotland. Alright, it's a given that this purple has got to cancel one of these two. Because I can't touch them both. So I have to hit every hexagon, which means we're not ending here. We're going to end down there or up here. Probably not up there. So we're going to end down here. Oh, but the purple needs to be inside of that. Is that how it goes? We can't enclose it. Drop a dooski! Oh my gosh, it's been a minute. It's going pretty good. I did start streaming again. I had about 2 weeks from around end of March to end of May where I haven't been wasn't really streaming at all. And here's Notice! Oh my gosh, all of my favorite people are showing up. And yeah, I have a couple days off this week. Right now I'm playing a really difficult and really fun puzzle game called The Witness. It's basically just this island that's filled with puzzles that are really like mind-boggling, and I'm having a great time with it. Like, most of the difficulty has been just figuring out what you're... There's no instructions. Like, you walk into a thing and it's like, here, solve this. I'm like, okay. You fiddle around with it and eventually you get it. And now that I understand all of the rules, it's given me this really hard one. I have no idea how I'm gonna solve this, to be honest. Can't close those off. I can't do anything. Oh, no, maybe I've got it. This makes more sense now. Like, oops. Is that good? That's good. But yeah, I started streaming again. I finished up all of the games that I was working on, Shadow of Mordor and the Back to the Future Telltale games, and what was the other one? The Hatoful Boyfriend, the pigeon dating simulator. So now I'm playing this and an old game called Time Shift. It's from about 10 years ago. It was on Xbox and or Xbox 360 and PlayStation 1. No, I'm not going to listen to that right now. You listen to these little tape recordings, and some of them are really long. So let's just do this. They gave me a new puzzle over here. Is it super easy? It is. All it does is get me back down here. Well, this doesn't help. Door is open. Oh, you're watching on the phone? Yeah, I don't like the Twitch app at all. So I'm sorry that it's not being very nice to you. Got a little bit lost. Now that I've done all this, what happens next? Oh, and I didn't. You snuck in there. You snuck in between a couple other lines. Hey, Griplo.
I will not falter.
I didn't realize you weren't following me yet. I did earlier today. I did install Killing Floor 2, so we'll get a chance at some point to play that together. Am I doing this now? That's moving both of them. I don't want that. I'm a little confused about what my goal is right now. Yeah, whatever the summer sideshow is. So yeah, if you don't mind having a level 1 diaper noob on your team, we'll have to play together. This, all right. I'm gonna be real. Not throwing any disrespect your way. This is an incredibly hard puzzle game. Like if you're not getting help from somebody, this, like anything that you might have struggled with in 999 doesn't even hold a candle to this. This is some really, really taxing puzzling. So maybe you just want to watch. I don't know. That's up to you. Is this still is not powered? Oh, now I'll power it. A boat, you say? Get out of here. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. So this is the entire island. Is this just fast travel, or is this going to take me to places I couldn't get to? I don't think I'm too intimidated by the boat. I'm not going to do it yet. Is it Myst-like? I never actually played Myst. So I don't really know what type of puzzles it had. These are very, very elegant puzzles. Like, I feel super smart when I figure these things out. This, like, here's the thing. You have to figure out what some of these... I don't know what any of these icons mean. This means nothing to me. I don't know what this means. If I just go to the finish, it's going to say, no, you failed. And if anybody does miraculously figure it out by looking at it for 10 seconds, I don't want to know. I'm trying to figure it out myself. This, I also don't know what these, like, star things are. Can I just do... See, no, that's incorrect. That was not the right solution. If those were all black and white squares, like single square, or dots? What were they over there? I think they were dots. No puzzle has helped me figure out what these are and how we do them. So I'm gonna have to leave those alone for right now. I'll explore and I'll eventually find a simple puzzle that involves, like, the black and white stars. I have found a simple puzzle that involves these things, and I still can't solve it, so I don't know what to do. So let's just... Maybe we will take a tour. We'll hop in the boat. Where are we right now? We're right here? We are right there. Let's... It even has a speedometer. All right. Well, I don't want to know just yet. There are also, so going into this, the one and only thing that I knew is that in addition to, you see how a lot of these all of these puzzles involve starting in a circle and going to, like, an end point. The only thing that I knew about this game is that after you do a bunch of puzzles, you eventually realize that those same shapes appear in the real world. So I'm constantly on the lookout for that too. Not just, hey, look, there's a plate over there that has a puzzle on it. Like, at some point, I guarantee you, the sun and clouds, if I stand on a particular part on the island, and it's probably the final puzzle of the game, all of these clouds and the sun are going to line up, and I'm going to go, okay, sun, cloud, 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 and finish the game. So you're not even supposed to know that much until just looking around, you go, there's a funny looking thing over there, and if I stand in the right spot, it's clearly supposed to be a circle and a line, and then you click on it and you go, oh my gosh, it actually, life works just like the, have I gotten there before? Oh, that's nice, there's a little indicator on there, so now I can see that there's steps leading down to that. I'll have to go check that out. How many hours in? I did 5.5 hours on Tuesday, or Monday, and I played for about 2 hours today, so like 7.5 hours in. And there's no real indicator anywhere of how many puzzles you have solved or have left to solve, other than the fact that I keep finding and activating these laser beams that are all shooting at a central place. And presumably once I've activated all the laser beams, that triggers the end of the game somehow. Yeah. Hold on a second. Hold on, please. There are tons of statues all over, and they're like nothing has actually moved yet, but they're all, not all, but they're kind of unsettling. This is a topless woman with bird feet, which is the first one of those that we have seen. In particular, there was a shadow. There were like some branches and a shadow that made a silhouette of a woman sitting that like gave me a pretty big scare. And then even after I stopped being startled by it, I was still unsettled. So this is cool that I found this little boat, but this just led me to a place that I've been before. But on the way here, we passed something that that interests me. So yeah, I guess I could have noticed her before, but I couldn't have seen the, even if I had seen her, I wouldn't have noticed the bird feet. I think it is supposed to be a spooky game. Either that or I just scare really easily. There's something especially, to me anyway, something really creepy about looking at something and then realizing that it's something else. Or like the thing in real life that scares me sometimes is if you're like inside, right? You're inside and it's nighttime and the lights are on. So outside it's dark. So if you look at the window, you just see your own reflection. But if there was someone or something on the other side, a few seconds or several seconds of staring at that window is eventually going to have your mind click and go, "Oh, I can see the thing that's on the other side of the window." And that really, I don't like to look out windows in the night. I've never even seen these hollow squares before. So who knows what their deal is? But there was a thing on the ground over here, too. But this game is so much that, because you'll be looking around and then you'll notice that there's one of the circle puzzles. One of the, it catches you by surprise, kind of. I also, most of these seem to, all of them work with that same solution. And I still don't fully understand how the triangle works. Not gonna catch you looking out a window anytime. It's part of it is that I once had a nightmare. The scariest thing that's ever happened to me in a dream. I cannot believe that I didn't wake up when it happened. In the dream, I was in like the house that I grew up in, and we were in the bedroom, and there was like, it had something to do with like a doll, like a creepy porcelain doll that we were like, or no, there was someone kept coming up to the window or sneaking in our backyard or something, and we were, ooh, what is this? Did I already get this one? See, now, this, you can't just stand anywhere. If I try to activate this, it's like, nope. But if I stand right here so that the sun is lighting it up, now it counts. I can go like that. And it looks like this, this other... How am I going to get that? Can I stand somewhere else? Because look, there's another right here. There's like a blunt tip, but there's also one right there. So that's going to be a second solution to the same puzzle. Can I can't like get it started and then cancel or anything. The sun's up there. That's why we can do this. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe that's not actually a solution. Yeah, I've had to take some notes. Like, some things are you solve a puzzle and it gives you a solution to a puzzle that's somewhere else on the island. Let me see. So what I'm really eager to see now is, now that I fully understand how the little tripod-looking pieces work, were there any puzzles that I skipped because they had that tripod? See, here's some of these that I don't get it. I don't get how to do that. Here's these that I still don't know how to do. Somewhere in this same area, though, was... There's this one that I just cannot figure out. It doesn't... It appears to be... Most of these are, like, in a series. Like, after I solve that one over there is going to come on, because they're connected by a wire. With the boat, I'm gonna be able to get this one. You see how there's a... Whoops. Oh, does this let me call... This lets me call the boat from anywhere. From any of the docks. I like it. See, because this one I was frustrated. I kept going, yeah, there's a circle there, and I can't find the right place to stand. So now if we just take the... Oh. I need to give it a real destination. I bet I can get the orange one too that I couldn't get before. Because you'll notice I don't think I'm doing it just because you're here, notice. I must just use the word notice a lot. Especially while playing a game like this where there's a lot of things that slip in and out of your vision. But there's clearly a circle in line over there, but you have to get it to be orange. Did I go too far already? It's not quite right. Did we go too far or not far enough? You gotta get just the right angle. Oh, no, yes, no. No. Maybe this one you don't get from the water. Maybe there really is a different vantage point somewhere. Yeah, that's not doing it. They're also giving me some symbols here that are kind of telling me what types of puzzles are at each place, which is really handy. Up there is where we learned that thing. That's where we learned those. That's where we did those. And those and those. Actually, I don't know the difference between those two. This was the very beginning, maybe? Yeah, I'll get those. Take the boat over here, because whatever this is, maybe this is the training ground for... Oh, I could play this forever. Except, like, I've had points where I was just so stuck. It was just like, well, I guess I'm just gonna wander around and do nothing, because I just can't figure out what's next. It's a nice big island, too. Like, I'm still gonna be playing this for a while. Oh, you know what I just... You know what I just saw? Should I back up? Oh, wait. Does that... Alright, I have to go... I get it now. I get it. I gotta go a little further in this direction. Watch this. Watch this. I got it. Way up there, that yellow pipe that's yellow, that's part of one of the meta puzzles. I just gotta get the angle right, and then we're gonna keep... Ooh, no, how are we gonna do this? Right here is where to stop. So we're gonna say... Oh, go a little bit further. Oh, maybe I should have sped it up a little bit. I was at speed 2. We could have gone faster. I was just worried. This does work, right? Is that the end? Oh, I thought no, I was supposed to wait for the grass. Ah. But at least now I know I can go like full speed ahead when I do it. There might even be more than one. There's another game that's a little bit similar to this called Perspective, where you have to keep like... You're walking around in a 3D world, but then you let the game change perspective to a 2D. I'm terrible. You know what, maybe I'll get that one later. I just want to go to Tetrisville. I haven't been in that building either. A very colorful building. Let's see what's there. Creepy. Very creepy, in fact. Looks like some kind of squid face. Except the mouth, teeth, tentacles, or whatever also look like bones. And there was a door in there. It didn't seem like a boat destination, so I don't know how I'm going to get over there. Alright, lay it on me. What is this? What is this? Alright, that... It's at least giving me an answer. It's flashing on those, so... What does that mean exactly? Okay, it was happy with that. Look at this. It was happy that this... Actually, let's experiment. Let's experiment. Now it's not happy. So how are we gonna get size 1? Like we can't close off See, but that wasn't the case for any of the I've encountered other ones and they didn't work like that. Can I don't even know. Oops. I'm not crazy, right? There's no way to do it. Because they force you to end over here. Unless... Is there another one somewhere? Oh, what? Oh, those are gonna open, maybe? Maybe some of those are going to open. Oh, that's the boat. This is a dead end. This has got to connect to the rest of the island somehow. Oh, via a door that we were supposed to open from the other side. So the boat skipped us over here. Boat skip. This is a boat percent speed run. If you guys have never seen that category before, I just made it up. There's a bunch of oh, sorry. Sorry, you failed to do whatever you were doing. Trying not to spill purple all over the water. See, look at that. From this angle, the sun's... well, whatever. But from this angle, you can't see into the water very well. And then when you come over here, you can. It's creepy. Anyway. I wonder if... see if I do it. Well, that's not gonna work. But all right, so that's three in a line either way. But if it's just 3 random ones connected, does that work? It does not. So that's actually saying 3 in a row. But we've tried this with the other Tetris shape, and it didn't work. Unless I'm crazy. It's happened before. Let's just... Is this an is this gonna be a... So, I don't want to go to a totally new place. I'm not ready for it. Oh, but it has the star! Look, it has the, There's Is it going to teach us how to use those? The Starburst? Taste the rainbow? No, that's Skittles. Wait a minute. Oh ho. Alright, so that seemed to just be the two oranges needed to be together. Maybe. Don't split them. So if I just go along the middle, wrong. If I have to include both, like, can I do whatever I want? I can. Why can't I do this right? Oh. Okay, yeah, this is just... seems to just be saying make sure they're not separated. So right up the middle... Oh, but that does work. Wait, what if I had done it this way? Like, that is no good. Why? Because you can only have two? So they need to be in pairs, I guess. Orange things need to... Oops. Oh, my bad. Oh, hmm. So these little hexagons at the intersections, you need to touch all of those. But while also obeying the rules for other shapes, such as keep those two orange stars together. Yeah, that's no good. Oh. No. No. That's it, though. That is it. I just need to do it that way. It really is. It's neat when it clicks. It's neat when you struggle for just a minute and then get it. But if you wind up just banging your head against something going, I don't know if I'm supposed to understand this or if... Like, am I supposed to understand it and I'm dumb? Or am I approaching it from completely the wrong angle? Aha, so the white and black have to be kept separate. And the two oranges need to be in the same thing, like this? Yes. No. Wait, does that... Oops. Yeah, okay. Yes. No. No. Oof. It's also the thing that I like, I just want to keep playing it forever. No, that doesn't work. This is a really tough one. Those are at the corners. Oh, there we go. No. Oops. No. No good. Start at the other end. Nope. I wonder if there's going to be a trick, like if these two aren't actually the two that get grouped together, or these two or these two. They kind of have to be. It'd be really hard to do otherwise. It's close. Oops. Yeah, that wasn't even close. Yeah. The other day when I was playing it, somebody had said, "Oh, people speedrun this. The 100% world record is, 2 hours and something." And I'm like, that would mean memorizing the solution for every puzzle, which is kind of like beside the point. Like once you've figured out the puzzle, that's supposed to be the point of the game. Like you did it. At the same time, I can see where the skill is in not just planning out a good route and being like on point with doing all of the mouse movements correctly, but also actually memorizing the solution to every single puzzle. That is not at all trivial. Very true. Like that's weird. People speedrun the Phoenix Wright games where it's just an adventure game where you have to go around and solve a murder case. It's not that. No. I was like, is it that easy? No, it's not. It's like I was saying earlier, I do really love puzzle games, but some of the puzzles that they're giving me here are of a type that I've never stretched that particular brain muscle. So I don't even know how to like come up with a plan. Most of the time I'm just guessing. Oh my god. That seems like it's almost right. Is there another way for me to do this? No. It's pretty much just... Do they speedrun 999? That seems silly, because that's almost entirely text. Like, there's a ton. Unless, is there a way to skip? I don't know if there's a way. I mean, if you're playing from a fresh save file, I don't think you can just skip through text. So you wouldn't. It would be nothing but hammering the A button and then playing through a couple of puzzles. But yeah, people probably do speedrun it. You're right. Right? I wish this was a solution, but it's not. What if we went up first? That's funky. I think this is the last one. Like, once I solve this, this is the last one in the series, and it's going to take me to somewhere else. Alright, if I start with that assumption. That's so weird. More power to him and everything. But I can't, like, I could imagine doing it once just to see how fast you could do it, but to go, I'm going to play it again and I'm trying to beat my best when 90% of the run has got to be just going A, just hitting the A button. See, this is almost it. But not, oh, wait. Yes. What fresh hell is this? See, I'm scared now because this looks easy by comparison. Oh, so even those count. So in... See, they're so clever. That's so clever, the way that they're setting that up. They made sure I understood what they were talking about, and then they went, oh, now there's only one. And you, for just a second, you go, how am I supposed to... Oh, it needs to include exactly one. Oh, well, assuming I do it right. Assuming I find a way to do it right. Yes. Very clever. Oh, yeah, they... Ooh, okay. Keep... connect the two purples while keeping the greens out of it. Okay. Like that. Ah, damn, I'm good. I love, that's got to be my favorite, when you look at something and you just, it's like I said, sometimes your brain just goes, maybe it's this, and you try it and that's it. Same, oh, nope, not the same. So, ooh, hold on. How are we going to pull this off? Oh, is it just that? Of course it is. This is going to be tough. It's not... Oh, because the... Okay, so the rule... I guess I didn't fully appreciate the rule until just now. The squares don't get upset unless there's another specifically square of the same color. And the stars don't get upset if there's exactly one other, any shape of the same color. That's the only thing they care about. Well, that's almost right. Okay, this is how I should be thinking of it. Guaranteed there has to be a line here. There's no way there can't be. If I start this way or that way, then I never get the chance to come down here, and these two have to be separated. So this is a given. This is probably wrong. Let's go. This is almost exactly the same puzzle, which means I should not try the same solution, because it's not going to be right. That needs to go there. And we need a line. Oh. Okay. So we're going to have to come from this side and go like that. Or something. Is that it? No. No. Whew. See, but I'm so excited now to go and find the other star puzzles, because there were star puzzles that I couldn't do because I just didn't get them. Which actually makes this little boat really important, because it allows you to see, this is really close, but there's too many in there. If I did something like this. Ha! Okay, and this looks like one more after this, and then it'll I think be the end of this series again. All right, this guaranteed needs to all three of these need to be there. So that's going to narrow this down really quickly. Ooh, oh. Huh? Oh. Wait, what? I've already forgotten what I did. I was doing like this. That's no good. There's only four black, so they all need to pair up. These two have to pair up. There's no way for this to... With those three things there, there's no way for this to pair with anything but that. So the trick is, pair these two, pair those two, and fill in this gap, or this thing right there. Oh, actually, maybe that's not true. Maybe... no. No, still no. Say, I want you excluded, but if I do that, then there's no way to get back down here. And if I do that, then I'm excluding that. This one has got me really stumped now. I'm pretty confident in what I was saying. These are all mandatory. I wish I could work backwards. I wish it would let me start up here. I guess this is probably when I should take notes. This has gotta be there. Wow. Wow. I mean, I don't feel dumb. It was a hard puzzle. And I'm sure this one's going to be hard too. Alright, so similar to before, if the white stars are going to pair up, this and this are mandatory. There's no way around it. With that in mind, and we can't separate them, and we can't separate them, so we really can't come over here at all, because there's no way out. No, we can do that. Oh. So we're looking at that, right? That's almost right. Ugh. My brain might be getting fried. I'm just spending a little too much time on this. Ah, it's a great puzzle though. I'm trying to talk it out a little bit more. There has to be a line here, and there has to be a line here. And in creating those two lines, we somehow have to separate these. So some we have to touch the edge somewhere over here. Like, I don't even. I want this to be the solution, but it's not. What if we try that from the opposite direction? No, 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 no. Now, what was the cool solution that I had a minute ago? That would be great. Still not it. Ooh. That's one for the books. I like that one a lot. So here's another one of these things. Which, I don't know what happens when you solve these. Ooh, there's a person. There's a statue. Doesn't look like I can get over there or anything. Anything else? See, now I need to get back into, like, look at the world mode. I've been staring at puzzles that are right in my face for so long. I forgot that there's a world out there. That shadow on the ground is a thing. Where is that even being cast from? I'll have to find some other vantage point where I can follow that shadow without the stalagmite being in the way. Stalactite. There should be a puzzle or something on the side of this box. This is one of the laser boxes. How would you like me to activate it? Oh. Can't. No, come on. I came all this way. You're not gonna let me in? I keep thinking like, oh, you know, once I get to a good stopping point, I'll just stop. You know, I'll just put this game up for a couple days. Like, how am I gonna possibly pull that off? No such thing as a good stopping point with this game. Okay, so I got all the way up here. Let's reiterate. Here's this puzzle. Here's a guy with a stick. There's nothing else to see anywhere. nothing actually up here where the box is that the laser's going to come out of. Maybe I'm supposed to also do whatever that is over there in the pink and purple tree. Maybe I can't get in here just from solving the one path. Let me go back and see if it's split anywhere. It's so frustrating that I can see the thing. Can I back up enough to... Not quite. So anywhere that my path forked, I had an option to go over to this bright purple tree. In fact, yes. Oh. Well, wait, why is there a panel on the inside of that then? That's weird. How was I to open it from the inside? Oh? Wait, it's timed? They've never put something like that in the game. You must be kidding. Can I? Sir? Can I from here? Could you not with the leaves? Frick. Alright, let me look at it and see how long it stays open. See if it's even feasible to run. Really is unthinkable that they would put a running puzzle in. This is a thinking game. One 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Oh, you can actually see it counting down. That doesn't quite seem like enough time. That seems like I should be figuring out a smart way. The maximum distance I can do this from. That's not enough. That's not enough time. There's gotta be some way that I can manipulate that. I'm sure they don't want me to run it. Because I didn't even get, like, within 3 seconds. If I can get this, then I'll be done for the night. There's invisible walls at everything, so you can't jump off or fall off. Oh, here's another way I can go. Oh no. Oh my gosh, 2 more paths. Oh, what am I getting myself into? See, I fly through the early ones now and like spoil myself. Like, oh, of course it's gonna be easy. No, it's not. Ooh. Eee. Yeah. Well, you got me here, game. What? Of course. No. Sitting here like acting like I'm tired when I've been drinking a bunch of caffeine. It's not like I'm going to bed as soon as I shut this off or anything. Ah, you got these two purples in the corner, right? Oh, that's actually not. That's not bad. That's not bad. What if instead? No. Feel pretty confident in this start. Oh, so close. This is also really close. Alright, let me try a different start. Although there really are no... There are no other good starts. I can't come over here? No. It almost seems mandatory to do this. But I think I've already exhausted every combination coming over this way. Maybe. It must be really hard to design these puzzles, too. That's got to take forever. To come up with something, to make sure that there's a solution, to make sure there aren't many solutions, if you don't want many solutions. Just about any way I look at it, it feels like it has to start this way. Because either this or this needs to be filled in. You can't include these three together. Can you? Oh? Are we on to something? Huh. Okay. Oh, multiple possible exits. Which one is the right one? I'm getting a little too hasty now. Oh, we did it. What is this? was that one solution? Now I need another solution? Oops. And is this a new area, or is this just the... Is this the castle? Am I on the side of the castle? Yes, I am. I still don't want to stop until I get the laser. I'm just going to do that. We're just going to get the laser. So hang on though. Why? Why would I want it up instead of down? What? Alright, either I'm misunderstanding something. I'm not getting something about these orange blocks then. Right, if I go like that, it's satisfied, but how could you possibly... It doesn't work like... Whoops. That doesn't work, right? It can't be like it has to be fully enclosed, because there's no way to do that with both of them, because they both need a line right here. This one, maybe I don't have a firm understanding of. And we might need this. We probably do need this in order to beat the tree house. So let's run back down. I'm thrilled to have made so much progress in general, and also learned so much about the stars. Let's head back to here. We'll just sit and think for a little bit. I don't know what that's going to be then. Whatever the hollow square is. Not filled in square. I'll slow down on the way past here so I can get this, whatever it is, the yellowish color. Look at the way this just very, very eventually lines up. So every time you complete one of those, it goes to one of the obelisks. There's like a... or monolith, whatever you want to call it. Like a small black tower that has these designs on it, and each design matches the shape of whatever the thing is that you're trying to find. And now I'm wondering if this one works the same way, if I just have to do it slowly as I'm coming into the dock. Very soon, Rich. Very soon I will be going to bed. Thank you for stopping by and checking on me, though. Get in there. Yes? No? No, apparently not. Apparently there's actually nowhere in the water that you can go that will solve this. We're on a roll, though. Bedtime is soon. It's only for this week that I'm flipped around to actually sleeping at night. So, I swear, I've done this before. I've tried. Is this gonna work this time? See? It didn't work. Oh, wait. Is it because I also need to hit... No, but there's no way to. There's no way to... Well, maybe there is. Yeah, and oh my gosh, Professor Portal. See, Professor Portal's the one person who knows that I'm not smart. I'm not good at puzzle games. He was here when he showed up when I was playing Portal Stories Mel, because he actually knows the people who made that custom map. And he got to see me really, really struggle. And this is just more of the same. But this is no, I'm doing pretty good on this, I think. But this is a mystery to me. Like, if I just do that, it doesn't even, like, glow red like most of them usually do to let you know, like, oh, you did a bad job. Right, so that one remains a mystery. But this one... Oh, well, maybe this is also still a mystery. See, if I go like... This one also... Maybe only the tutorial puzzles glow red. See, because here I can do this, and I satisfied the requirements for the stars, but not these. I don't understand what you guys are. I guess that'll come later. Oops. This though, this we're gonna nail. Who's ready? We can't. There's three of the same. I was so ready. I was so ready to come back here and go, yeah, that one that was just a whole bunch of stars, I'll finally know what I'm doing. There's 3 purples and 3 reds. We can't do it. It doesn't work. Start speedrunning it. I'd watch that. Start speedrunning Danganronpa. You can compete in the worst waifu category and only date Chiaki. Yeah, I went there. Worst waifu %. This one's still a total mystery. There was a different noise, though. That wasn't the normal failure noise. That's what we were just you missed earlier. We were talking about people speedrunning 999 apparently, which even more than Danganronpa is just text. I am so mystified and upset by this thing. Like, for one thing, you can't draw. Someday I'll get it. For now, I think maybe we'll just end right here, even though it's just awful to not end on a completed puzzle. Maybe we'll go find one real quick. Where is there one more puzzle? One more puzzle. I get it. Man, don't spoil. And besides, I have no problem with that. Actually, I guess it's not really spoiling anything. You would need to know a lot more about the game in order to understand the game and the anime. That's not entirely true. I don't even think that's even really spelled out. Unless it is. I may have forgotten. What am I doing now? I'm just running around in circles. There was... Ooh. You know what? Ooh. I'm ready for this. I'm ready whenever we get there. I'm ready for that. But there's a door down here. If I can learn how to walk. Was there some pretty bad weather? It's been incredibly hot the last 4 or 5 days here. It's up in like the mid-90s. See, to me that should work. Shouldn't it? I don't know what to do to get in there. And I'm still tormented by this leaf puzzle. The very last one. 10 lightning strikes per minute. Jeez. See, here was the creepy thing that creeped me. Like at the beginning of the stream, I had like a little jump scare moment. You see how up there's like some tree branches that are, I don't know, just hooked a little bit, and there's like a piece of cloth hanging off of them? Look at that. I turned around and saw that. Was like, ah! Just from the whatever that is up in the tower, and then the little bit of cloth and the things that look like hands. But this is the leaf puzzle that will make me forever sad because I can't figure it out. Afraid of girls confirmed. How was that confirmed? What? Just because that's different. That's a shadow. I'm afraid of shadows, not girls. Yeah. Is there one more thing at the start? No, I think I'm pretty much done. I'm done for the night. Let's pack it up. I had a lot of fun. Oh wait, I know. In the castle we can do one more. No, can we? I'm gonna look and see if there's one in here that I know how to do now. Oh wait, can I? Oh, I've never even tried going over there before. Oh, I see. This asks you to walk the maze and then tell it how you got there. But I already forgot. Alright, so it was take a left. Third right. Second left. Okay, and we don't even have to go any farther. I solved the puzzle. It's time to stop. 1:30 in the morning. Thank you everybody for coming by. I'm glad we had some people here watching. I will be going back to Time Shift sometime this weekend. Sunday, probably. And then, I don't know. I might take a little break from streaming because Stormblood, the Final Fantasy XIV expansion, will be out. So I'll be playing that. I don't know if I'm going to bother to stream it. I guess I might. But in any case, we'll come back to The Witness sometime early next week, I think. I'm not cutting any losses, Rich. I'm doing just fine. That was a win. That's a win, not a loss. Have a good night, everybody.